I'm just not built that way, baby. I'm a workhorse. I was born that way, and I need to run free. So last week I called Shinsuke Nakamura out. I said, come on out here, let's have ourselves a World Heavyweight Championship rematch. And Shinsuke said, no. He said he wanted to do it on his own time, but even though Shinsuke was able to walk out of Payback and I was not, I have a feeling that match took a little more out of Shinsuke than he was letting on. So Shinsuke, you want to play games? Let's play games. You want it? You want the World Heavyweight Championship? Come and get it. You want to do this on your time? Well, there's no better time than right now. There's no better place than Norfolk, Virginia. Let's have ourselves a world title match.
Seth is fired up.
Go! Come on!
Rollins is ready for the appearance of Shinsuke Nakamura. That's Ricochet. Nakamura's beaten up.
Ricochet got in the face of Nakamura last week.
Seth, you have bad timing. I would fight you, but I thought you were not medically cleared, so I fought already. Right, Ricochet? So sorry. I will take your title. But not tonight. 言っただろ。黙って待ってろ。だが。
Break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.